Yo, yo, yo! What's up, guys? In today's video, we are back at this commercial location and we are about to fix this leak. They finally approved the quote, so here we go. We're about to cut it off. This is a 3/4 line, and we're going to use a Pro Press and 2 couplings and just a stick of 3/4 copper, and that's it. And that's how we will fix this busted line. Those are Lennox 3/4 tube cutters, copper cutters that I'm using to cut the copper. This is the other end of that Pro Press fitting. It didn't get seated on there correctly, so he didn't get the fitting on there and he pressed it wrong. So right here I had to cut off the end because it's divoted and I don't want to make the same mistake. That's what it looks like. I was showing you how it has a bunch of divots in it. I would have never been able to get the coupling to fit on there correctly. I end up having to tear up an extra piece of the wall. Right here I'm deburring it. You want to make sure whenever you're making cuts, my Lennox tube cutter is pretty dull. The blade is. And with it being dull, you're going to want to deburr it, then sand it down. Once you do this, it will be able, the couplings or your fittings will be able to sit on there correctly, and you'll be able to get them pressed on correctly without it leaking or worrying about it leaking. What you see me just doing as I was measuring the space in between the two fittings, that way I know how long of a piece of pipe to cut. And what I end up having to do is I end up having to use a regular coupling that has a stop on it. And then I had to use a non-stop coupling, a slip coupling, that a way it can slip all the way on there and then slip back over. I do show you later on in the video, but every now and then you'll have to do that because it was such a tight, stiff space. That's what I end up having to do. Now right here I'm showing you this is the Vega 3/4 slip coupling. I had to use a slip coupling because I couldn't get the pipes to fit. I couldn't get it up like that. So on the right side is a coupling with a stop in it. On the left side is the Vega slip coupling. That way I can just slide it straight on. Now it's 4 presses. Each coupling has 2 presses. So you press each side and boom, bada bam, it's done. It took me longer to patch that hole up and to get the drywall done and get it all caulked than it did to do this to press the pipe and get it all prepped. Now here's what it looks like after it's all pressed and done. I do add pieces of foam insulation over it because you don't want ferrous metal sitting on top of each other. I'm showing you that the water is back on, the store is operable. It has both hot and cold water. And this hole in the wall, what we put there is called an access panel. I'm stripping out of the copper. It's done. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe.